Tom Townsend.
Alas. Let me see now. According to the stars, the way to cure the plague is... Huzzah!
For the plague cure and use. Here come.
God give you good day.
You, Mr.
Aye, madam, I...
Alan,
pray...
I'm...
And how my...
Well, the pain started full late last evening.
A moment while...
Aye, that is all. And thinking...
Prithee, do not go.
Well...
Let us consult... Mistress Allen, it appears...
Verily?
Why, yes. My chart shows...
Goodbye.
Ah, then I take it...
Aye, sir, I do believe it. For it has been 14 weeks...
How now, madam? Speak not...
I'm sorry.
Dear lady.
I owned his...
Fare you well.
Good day, sir.
Indeed, I am he, and well met.
Indeed, 'tis I.
Indeed he does. 'Tis well known that astrology is but a...
2 merchant ships will shortly...
Aye, forsooth.
Who are...
Aye.
The first is bound for the spice...
Aye. The stars advise you to invest in these ships.
I see.
Well, I have calculated...
Mars has been...
When exalted...
Ah, I see.
Tomorrow, sir.
Indeed.
Emma Sharp.
Welcome, Miss Sharp.
Well, 'tis a trifle Well, he is exceeding advanced.
Nay, not in the least, madam.
Forsooth, I...
Merely the gift of...
Mr...
I am full sorry, madam.
Oh, woe, alas, poor Miss...
What is the meaning of this warning? It seems that if I'm to avoid
Who's this man at the...
good day to you, sir. Oh,
No,
as you...
Signor,
Venice.
I am come with...
Forsooth, pain and pain. Your symptoms indicate... The ancient Greeks... Ah, well met, Miss...
I would rather...
Oh, what
I'm
brings
come
you
up
th-
the matter... I'm come up...
You are...
Nay, at least...
Ah, 'tis the...
Aye, a cat.
I-
But to take the Protestant...
I see. I fear the stars confirm your fear.
Oh.
Methinks I have a solution for that.
Forsooth, what an inch...
But, dear lady, madam...
I think I would.
Good day to you, sir.
Welcome.
Aye, it is, sir.
Ah,
No, sir, I do.
aye.
Aye, sir, I would.
Swollen abdomen. I neglected to ask.
Aye.
I mean to...
Ah, I see.
Of course.
I miss.
Well, doubtless you are anxious.
Nay,
Some of my...
I see.
Blessed morrow to you, Doctor.
Good morrow, Mistress Payne. And...
Why, sir, 'tis no trouble.
Ah, yes. I did hear tell that Mistress...
Aye, but harbouring a...
You mean to say you think...
Indeed I do.
Verily?
Nay, nay.
I see.
Now you must not think me, and 'tis true, that we residents of...
I think you...
But before...
Then let us see... Ah, 'twas...
Family.
Ah, well, as you doubtless know...
Then, 'tis naught but a...
Aye, well, of course...
But to harbour a Jesuit priest...
I am...
When the queen...
God give you good day.
Tis I, Rick.
So, and,
First problem is the laughter that...
uncontrollable laughter. I see. Anything else?
Nay.
Uncontrollable down.
What can I say?
Nay, nay. Let me assure you, Signor. You have been bitten by a tarantula. Its venom has been... The venom may be expelled from the body using a... Good day.
Yes, good day.
Nay,
Dr. Foreman, a man is rarely...
Quite. And as I... And your...
I would rather not...
As it...
Lately I have been...
well...
Nay, 'tis not that, for
I see. You are afflicted.
I see.
Before we speak of treating your condition, madam, I think it wise... I do not wish to cause...
My marriage is not... That he spent...
And your husband...
Nay, indeed.
Yes. I see.
Maidenhair or...
What is...
My dear.
I cannot tarry.
Of course.
Of course.
Well...
I wish to ask of the star.
A man you are.
Nay.
I see.
Nay, I mean...
Verily, madam.
Methinks you know full well...
Madam, you are... And now that we have... The stars are most...
He has not...
Forsooth.
Oh, how relieved I am.
But you...
I beseech you,
But how could you not see...
Do you think...
Oh, my... Good morrow, madam.
Fortescue.
Well then...
I come upon a most...
I see.
Well, I suppose it all began with the dinner I...
Talked...
Yes. Indeed, invitations to my dinners are much sought.
I see. You're...
Well, in truth, 'twas after dinner.
Pray do not
My guests and I were... all of us...
A moment, madam, as I note... Madam, I think you said the new...
Yes, indeed.
Then you...
Oh, my...
In a manner of speaking,
As God shall mend me.
Good even...
I am come about my future, Dr. Foreman.
You, madam?
Well, 'tis true most of us beside...
How interesting.
Right well, or so me...
I see.
Well, I've noted that Miss...
Very wise of... Madam, the stars tell of a great deceit against...
This... I cannot believe this of Mr...
Good day to you, sir.
Good day to...
For me?
Verily.
'Twas my husband who bade.
I see. Madam...
He is unable to perform...
I see, and whatever...
You know perfectly well...
As you wish, madam. Your husband is suffering from a lack of sanguinity in the brain.
Verily?
Nay.
Oh, then, Miss...
Precisely so.
Oh.
Was Dr. Zergens...
Last even, 'twas like a dream. It says, Avi... Good day, Dean Blogg.
Most well. Aye. And in sooth...
I am...
Forsooth.
Methinks...
The very same.
For
if I'm to be made...
Then let us I have ill tidings for you.
Angry natives?
Well, it would seem the...
True.
Alas, I...
I will now take...
When the symptoms are
Good morrows.
Indeed, that...
Aye, and I... You are bleeding...
Un poco.
May... I am afeard you have jaundice.
How did you...
Oh, worry not over that, Signor. For... Indeed it is.
Did you see?
Your querent...
Verily, Signor Farrar.
I fare most well, verily, Dr.
Pray, tell me...
I am being proud
A prowler?
Knave.
Then let us see what light... The stars suggest...
Dr. Foreman, I find...
yes.
Mr. By Dr. Foreman, I bid you...
Is it not?
I assure you there is nothing.
Hear ye, hear ye!
Here comes Emma.
Good day,
Good day, Dr.
Mr. Stellamere. But...
Oh, yes, for though I did tell my family, I blame the Scotsman who took to play.
There, my...
I indeed, Dr. Foreman, so much so that...
Then let us see what... Your husband...
Oh,
'Tis a trifle graver than that, ma...
I am to fight.
Aye, I do...
I will be
Nay, madam.
by my troth.
Sibyl's a fine horse.
Good morrow, Mistress Fortescue. How may I help you this day?
I did lately.
I see.
Last eve, at a dinner party hosted by my...
Madam...
Yes, moments during which I found...
Such an immo...
Why, nay, Dr. Foreman. Forsooth, I...
Yet you...
No, not in the least.
That is something we... Now, madam, the oil your husband sent you.
Yes,
Then I think we have your answer. I have read some interesting tales of such oils and herbs of the Near East. 'Tis said they occasion...
and the men of the...
Aye, indeed.
How fascinating.
Good day.
Aye, for I'm most affrighted.
By my troth,
Yes, evil.
I see.
Oh, knave.
Is he verily?
Aye, he says the man is doubtless...
Aye. The stars suggest the prowler is a secret foe of your husband.
Hold.
Me?
So you would...
Prithee.
I will not have...
Fuck!
Who is this man who has a...
Good day, sir. How may I... By Jupiter! Can it be true?
Prithee,
Of course.
you are the man who...
Oh, indeed, my...
Then perchance you might have some cunning cure for me as well.
Oh, but you're most
Mayhap they are. I know.
what else did you...
As you see.
Methinks I have a fair... You have gonorrhea, my lord. 'Tis
Too much strumpy-humpy, eh?
the most effective method is lead plate therapy.
And that is what...
Precisely so, my lord. Good day, and...
What?
Avis, I did not expect...
Aye, some...
how...
Aye, verily...
Then let us ask... Madam, the star...
Oh, Jew...
Hold.
There is no need to read this...
Prithee, admit...
Why?
See here.
But such scribblings of yours...
You would mock me!
Rich but not satisfied may...
Good even, sir.
Nicholas Mugg.
The wig maker.
I thank ye for your kindness.
And
It be her, my...
day... I see. I am sorry to confirm that your condition is indeed most grave.
Oh, most...
I am afeard so. You have what is...
I thank you.
Robert Lord Dare.
Good day, my lord. How may I do...
Indeed it does. So what...
Has...
Aye, only... Well, in order to intercept the Spanish fleet, we must...
Then let us see whether the star... The Spanish treasure ships will take a direct route back from the southern...
Excellent, excellent.
Certainly.
Quickly, sir.
Well then, let me see now.
Excellent. Raleigh...
Huzzah!
Oh, she never went.
Good even to you, madam. How may... Mistress Plug.
Well, I will not lie. Yea, do not quibble, sir. If I... Yea, a low...
Pain in the head.
The timing is...
Sev...
Oh,
Indeed. Scotland. Madam, may I delicately inquire as to whether it be...
Oh, nay, more's the pity. Then I am not bewitched.
Beware conspirations, plots, and
Ah, well, how fair...
Well, although...
Well, that is...
Well...
Poisoned? By the...
My friend...
I see.
Nay, not me. Aye, cherries. And this...
The Countess of...
My reaction?
Nay, but...
He did laugh at me.
Well, let us not speculate, shall we, Mr. Mugg? It seems you have indeed been poisoned. The
Saccharum?
saccharum offic...
Sugar for...
William! Ah, there you are. Did Mistress I see. 'Tis not that she knows... Good day, Mistress
In truth,
Then I am...
first I
Think nothing.
I have been public. I am described as having foul breath and Dr. Vaughan.
Well,
Oh, I am undone.
let us hope it is not as grave as that.
Nay, I dare not.
Your only course for saving your reputation is to ignore the affair.
I'm finding myself rather lost among your metaphors, Dr.
Oh,
Worry not, Dr. Foreman. Methinks I know.
is he?
Then I...
when it feels like a plague in Italy.
Good day, sir.
These are...
Indeed.
I am ill. I tell you...
Nay, not in my...
So...
Nay, signor, I have no need of it.
Eh?
Precisely so. Signor, you have been stricken by a condition known as apoplexy. I will have my manservant... Apoplexy is an affliction of the brain. But I jest, signor.
You jest!
Shadows are which marks the fool.
Good day, Mr. Mugg.
Those sugar crystals you...
Ah, yes. If... And what...
I have the...
Hold, sir.
Well, sir, not only am...
You mean to say you have...
My friend George Sprottle did bind a printing of it.
Sir, I... You do indeed suffer from these spotted...
Oh, great.
Aye, verily.
It is just one thing more, if you please, Dr. Foreman.
Almighty.
Good morrow.
Well, Dr. Foreman.
Verily.
Aye. Sir Walter Rudd.
Aye.
Oh, but that is all by the... I have invested in an expedition.
Ah.
Aye. 'Tis that...
A most... Wondrous tidings! Your family...
Verily? Bless...
Why must this wench act?
Good day, Mistress Lanier.
Did you see...
See...
Your...
verily?
True.
Surely not...
Indeed. It does...
My dear lady,
Yesterday.
I can...
So then... Indeed.
Ah.
Whereon he rose from his...
A most vivid image and...
And if only that were all.
Verily?
Nay, Dr. Foreman, 'tis no error, for I rushed to...
What monstrous perfidy!
Oh, prithee, sir, I am come not...
To your question of whether there yet be a man in this world worthy of your...
Verily?
My dear lady,
I am afeard I do not follow, Dr. Foreman. 'Tis your feather quill.
dearest...
God's womb, et tu, Dr. Foreman. Farewell, Dr.
Lancelot Moore.
Good day to you, young sir, and... well...
'Tis indeed I, Lancelot.
Ah.
'Tis that my...
And
Nay, I verily would not.
the lady...
The lady?
Indeed it...
Verily, but...
A woman...
I?
I s...
Ah, Marion. So beguiled. But nay.
It is apparent you do not wish to marry your cousin Barbara. But have you considered whether she...
Nay, but...
Aye, doubtless you are. Very possibly. And thus possessed.
Verily?
Hear ye, hear ye. Spanish Armada.
Wench be sure to marry.
Blessed even, Doctor.
Mistress Payne.
Oh, it takes more than a little wit.
Verily?
Pray heed me carefully, Dr. Foreman.
Well, as 'tis...
'Tis very...
Aye, I'll sit...
I wish to know whether the English...
Am I ready? Be no longer afeard, Mistress Payne. The
Oh, yes.
And they will...
Glory be! And...
Ah, well, England will use her... let me see now.
Really take care of.
Good morrow, Mr. Mugg.
Aye, of the spotted fever
Well, I am glad.
I have...
A humoral imbalance, you see.
is hot and dry. I thank you.
I see.
Aye, very...
Anxiety.
Let me see now.
Yes, quite possible.
Have you a diagnosis?
Aye, 'tis done. You have...
I see.
We must counter...
I thank you.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Here comes a song.
Oh, sirrah, I have...
Pray calm yourself.
Oh, verily. 'Tis...
Golden hair?
You mean my cousin Marion?
Aye, as you will. It would seem the fiercest rival for the maiden's favour is one of our father's...
A father's business partner, you say? But is...
And it's like she likes a drink.
Good day, Miss...
Oh,
Oh!
Yea, I have urgent need of your counsel. I am certain that my husband...
Indeed, I did remark... I fear the secret your husband hides...
Looks a mercy, that boiled brain...
Alas, for little.
Good day,
Good day, Dr.
Verily?
In truth,
By the...
I indeed, for I took...
On my word, what a...
Yes, I was.
And yet you would wish...
Well, I have noted that
frequent...
there is also
A wound that... I beseech... It seemed Lord Dyer suffers from the diet...
God men.
Well, the consumption of let...
Oh.
Take Lord Dyer to a barber surgeon.
Oh, then I...
Good day, Mistress Allen.
Yes, indeed. God has...
I see.
Well, in truth.
Many weeks, you say. Before I complete my judgment...
God mend me, Simon!
But would you...
When the story.
Good day.
How may you know me?
Forsooth, 'tis true, signor.
See, these are my mama. She does a what?
I see.
A party.
Ah.
You see now, huh? She is not like...
Well, then, mayhap the... My chart shows that your mother...
How...
But... Aye, you are in danger...
Ha!
Well, as a... Fie, sir!
You...
But why did you not let me save you, Avy? See...
When you are shook by something in a book where it's...
Good day, Mr.
I am exceeding ill.
Look at what? Oh, I see.
His? Verily?
I believe so. But we must have it confirmed by the stars. Let us consult them now. What? You are gravely ill with... But, sir... Oh, whoa.
Nay, nay, do not blame yourself.
William!
Mr. Foreman, you have been called...
Why, no...
Then you...
Ah,
You fail to see. Then permit me to...
Aye, well, that was most lamentable.
Silence, Mr.
I do...
Besides...
'Twas you.
Sir, we are well aware...
But...
If that is... Silence! Simon...
But, sir, this...
And his black sheep.
Good day, Miss...
Say nothing of it.
I see.
What
not much.
Not very well, as he...
His...
Save your congratulations. Oh, do not speak to me of my... speak...
Of course.
Oh.
Aye, 'tis Do they indeed?
On my honour, that.
Indeed.
Lancelot more.
Good day, sir.
Yea, verily I did. It was only when I told them not to speak so ill.
Then I must
Congrat. It was but a day after our engagement.
Aye, naturally.
But then alas.
Oh, verily.
What? Nay, death.
I see.
Naturally. But
then let me see. Good tidings.
Quiet forbearance.
Glory.
Oh.
Is it?
Truly, 'tis most unexpected, as I just...
A most fortunate coincidence.
Well then, Doctor,
Pain in...
Her Majesty did...
Her Majesty the Queen. You are afflicted with...
'Tis the...
Pray, have a servant...
Excellent.
Before you take you...
In...
Before you depart...
Good day, sir.
What does it matter?
Good day, my lord, and...
Yes, doubtless.
Aye.
'Tis all Raleigh's fault, of course. For when I revealed that I had gotten our navigational directions from you, he had our men...
Well,
of course.
Alas, 'tis...
I would have you tell me how I might regain the favour of the Queen.
Well, nay, but...
Verily, 'tis not to be borne. Only love... Aye, indeed, her behaviour was...
Her Majesty's behaviour is a mystery indeed. To regain the Queen's favour, you must demonstrate your fealty to her.
Verily, 'tis no ill idea. 'Tis no...
Good day, Mistress Payne. How may I help you?
Blessed day, Doctor.
Aye.
Verily, that man is a model to us all.
Has he indeed?
Before I begin...
Yes.
And we must give thanks to...
Yes.
Indeed, I am...
Yes, I quite understand.
Mayhap you, but not I. Elizabeth...
Foul Pope?
Did you not heed me?
Yes, of course. Then let us consider. The Queen's prognosis is good.
Praise...
Lancelot more.
Good day, Mr. Moore. How?
'Tis true,
Sir,
I...
My.
Barber, sir.
And you...
I was.
My fault.
You told me I hadn't...
Then I am...
Verily, they did.
Indeed.
But 'twas not the end of it. Well, I did...
Fever. You're troubled with the quartan fever.
And what is it?
It is an infusion of... Good day and well...
Nay, I am in good health.
Yes.
I see. What a remark...
I see. You must not grant Thomas Blagg the bishopric of Salisbury, your...
Verily? Well...
Before you leave, your grace, perchance I...
You would have me grant you a...
I thank you heartily.
And his flag is on.
God give you good day.
I would know whether my lover...
Owen Wood?
Aye, and your notion to...
Only a small doubt. I see.
Not present.
I see. He is...
Oh, a
Sir... I am happy to assure... And even if he would...
You mean mean to say?
Aye, it would seem that...
Oh,
Almighty.
Good dawning, D-Blarg.
I hope you will do me service. Indeed. Your prediction...
Then I'm heartily sorry for it, sir. Though...
And I know not... Aye. And she...
That would seem wise under the circumstances.
It was.
The bishopric...
It would be very...
I see.
Nay, indeed, he does not. Whenever I raise...
And yet the Archbishop is not moved? The stars do confirm that you will be granted the bishopric.
Blessed news.
Well,
Patience!
Lancelot Moore of Stratford.
Good morrow, Mr. Moore.
Forsooth, I've...
Let me just...
Fie, Mr. Foreman.
She can she? Forsooth.
I would have you tell me whether I should marry her.
Then let us You must not I am afeard.
She seems so... She...
Aye.
Oh, well indeed.
Sibyl's not blessed, for when she tries her...
Good day.
I do hope...
Yes, I see.
Nay, 'twas at a...
And what...
Well, the trunk contained a parcel of
yes.
I am well known for... But I made sure...
I see.
Nay, it did not, Dr. Foreman.
But
I began to feel such...
How does... Let us now... One moment, madam, while I consult that Spanish book I mentioned earlier.
What?
The stars say you...
You mean to say the
The pain will...
Burgundy...
Any wine will do.
Humphrey Bell.
Good morrow, young sir. Methinks this is your first... And
I want to get...
You wish to become lean?
Yay.
You do the lady...
Aye, sir. I'll play for them as a high...
yes.
Sir, indeed.
And Mistress Burbage will... The solution is quite simple.
What about Mistress...
Well, there are ways to induce him...
Proof? Thank you, Doc...
Favoured is Essex and...
Good day, my lord.
Did anyone see me?
As your lordship please.
I pray the council...
And the last advice I gave you? That of offering to lead a...
Yes.
Oh.
Is it not obvious? God's breath!
Forsooth they...
Nay, I am not yet safe in...
Then the...
Nay, she knows yet nothing of it.
Then let us see... The stars foretell...
Verily.
Well, 'tis...
yes.
Whereafter the gentleman...
A quart...
Which... Yes, it...
yes. God's...
well...
Praise him, praise him.
Good day, your grace, and well met. Might I...
Yes. Dean Blarg.
Of
course I will...
Of course.
Oh, 'tis a problem with my...
How...
Indeed. I have told... But after what I learned...
Then let us ask the... I must advise against granting Owen Wood the bishop.
Doubtless. What? Hold, Sarah.
Indeed.
I will tell...
Very wise.
Yes.
Since blood left out...
Good day.
I am come about my...
Yea.
Aye.
And according...
Aye.
And yet you...
It is being...
And who might...
I did hear that one of the ladies, Owen is...
Madam, if you will... I have good tidings for you, mistress. Your relationship with...
So then 'tis true.
Aye, but prithee, ma'am.
What?
It would seem so.
Well, I am glad to hear these affairs are so...
I think... God give you good even, your grace. I trust you were pleased with the previous counsel I gave you? The advice I gave against granting Owen Wood the...
For Dean Wood is now Cod's.
On my...
Aye. The Bishop of London, for instance, managed...
If I might venture an opinion...
I am come about...
Then...
Well, I...
if you will permit... Your Grace, I know not how to put this delicately.
No...
verily? How... no, your...
yeah.
Before you leave, Your Grace, might I inquire...
yeah.
Here comes Lord Death.
Give ye good...
Well?
Yes.
Nay! 'Twas a disaster.
But you were imprisoned in your York house.
Well, yes, my time away...
I see.
What? Nay! I said my mind was turned to large... For why was I very...
Well,
Do you not yet see?
My lord!
Aye! Well,
yes, of course, my lord. My lord, I must...
Whose death, though?
And England may not be in...
James Stewart, eh? I appreciate your
Good day, Dean Black.
I do a... Before you do this...
I do and...
Yea. Forsooth they are.
I see. Well, as... It would seem you are troubled with a severe disease of the skin known as erysipelas. It is quite serious.
Erysipelas?
Prithee, sir, I had not finished. Oh, my dear friend, I will not lie to you. Your condition is, if you will not share this grave news with me...
God bless you for your...
An explorer's wife cannot...
Good day, Mistress Fortis.
Aye.
Very...
Someone has been stealing food from the...
And...
Well, I suspect my son Harold. How now, Doctor?
Yes. Madam, you may eliminate your son...
Harry is innocent.
I am afeard it...
How now?
Oh, nay, not you.
You mean to say so...
Quite.
I must at once to him go and apologise to...
Good even.
Humphrey Bell to...
Good even, Mr. Bell.
Yeah, I'm come from...
So, Mr...
I need you to tell me what...
And...
sir.
And you can...
What?
You mean...
Indeed.
Yes. Having seen Hamlet... According to the stars, your employers...
How do you reckon that...
Precisely so, Miss...
Aye, 'tis true.
Well, such prudery must end if you and your fellow players...
Zah!
Hear ye, hear ye!
Alice Black, she is a wife.
Good day, Mistress Blagg.
Alas, 'tis all over. So, your stars, but this day I...
Pray describe his...
Well, yesterday I did
Aye.
When I came in the door, there was an awful racket coming from our... I bid you, foreman.
For as his widow... Alas, I am afeard your husband is ill with a disease known as... Madam?
Nay,
But Alice...
Hear ye, hear ye! Traitor loses his...
If you try to...
Well met, Mistress Payne.
Most well indeed.
Yes.
And such a lovely beheading they gave us.
'Tis true the royal
But I have no time, and you are just the man to help, methinks. For your prediction that Elizabeth's reign...
and what?
Is that England is filling...
Then I...
No, nay, I have never been to London. For...
yes, the Netherlanders.
And 'tis surely no coincidence...
I do not doubt it. The stars indicate your concerns are justified, madam. As you know, many of...
Aye, forsooth, sir. For how...
Indeed it must. There are some desperate criminal...
Indeed, they may.
Hear ye, hear...
Humphrey Bell,
Good day, Mr. Bell.
Well, I got a pay rise.
Well,
But this day,
ah, yes.
you have to fix.
A lady cunningly disguised as a lawyer?
Well, Mr. Burbage seems to.
I see. And... if I've learned...
But I do.
Only 3 steps. I'm...
Oh,
First, scrub your face with him.
I doubt my landlady will be a.
Mr. Foreman, doubtless well,
I say...
you would dare
Ah, yes.
Furthermore, you...
Well...
And you would... Then I invite you to provide... Silence! Remove this...
What again? Well met, Alice.
Oh, Foreman, I am sorry for not coming to see you soon. But then I thank ye for. But
Then you have remarried?
aye, 'twas the only means.
The...
Well, to be fair.
Ah, yes, of course.
Ah, save.
Then let us see if the... Alas, you have little hope of calming your new husband's feelings about your late husband.
Go up.
Aye, my child.
Ah.
Humphrey Bell.
Good day, Mr. Bell. Oh,
Aye, all those people.
forsooth.
Mr. Shakespeare has written.
You need to look...
Aye, sir, indeed.
All right, then. My charts...
Like
Well, you might con...
you,
Apparently so.
urine.
I mayhap...
I will not.
Good morrow, Mistress Fortescue.
Oh, Dr.
On my word...
'Tis my husband.
Ah, yes, your husband, Captain Henry Fortescue. He is a great...
Indeed, I know not which plots.
But...
Nay, he was not.
Ah, yes. I see.
Well, dear Emma says she will speak for my...
Even your parent...
I beseech you, sir.
Let us see, then. Madam, although your friends in the royal court may no longer own you in public...
But I...
Madam, have you...
Well, I...
You had a house full of guests purging from all their orifices.
Indeed.
Fair...
Humphrey Bell.
Good day to you, young sir.
Yay, I did get to play.
Ah.
Boss man only let me.
Ah.
I sir.
On my word.
You.
Ah, I see, yes. The stars indicate that Mistress Burbage harbours an excess of choler in her heart. It has given her a somewhat dominating disposition, and such women oft perchance if you...
We mean...
But you are a skilled player.
Aye. Yeah.
Good, even Miss...
I have a for I must say, your advice thus...
Aye, I do, Mr. Moore.
Nay,
You wish me to...
'twas given me by the top... Did see...
Really?
He says I show... but...
Aye, very wise. May I discourse?
Yeah.
Have you
My taste and...
Bides at Lambeth Palace? Yes, I'm...
Verily? He has?
Here comes crafty What does...
God give you good day, madam.
Good day to you.
And how fair...
'Twas the diab...
You mean...
Oh, yes, that...
Verily?
Nay.
Well, I am sorry to...
Dr. Foreman, I am more myself than you have ever...
And doubt...
What? Nay, of course not.
A moral...
And that thing is...
Oh.
Verily.
I see.
I...
Well, nay. The stars bless the match between...
They do not...
The chart indicates...
Verily?
Humphrey Bell.
Good day, Mr. Bell.
Aye, and your advice to be...
I see.
'Tis about another lady.
Another one?
'Tis not all ladies, Doctor.
Ah.
Well, I've heard tell. I must own to being a...
Doubtless you are, for 'tis... Mr. Bell, it has been my privilege to guide you over the years in matters of...
Sir, beg...
Yes.
So this...
Well, not quite all.
Sir!
The on... Good morrow, Mistress Payne. It has been quite...
Aye, we did right, but he never...
Verily, indeed.
Truly methinks being so... hard, Dr. Foreman.
I will...
Well, at first was the noise...
And...
Aye, indeed, for the hour was very late...
Then let us see. You did well to come to me, Mistress Payne.
I need... Do not be falsely modest, Dr. Foreman. False mod...
Hear ye, hear. 'Tis well to...
Good day, Mr...
That I am...
Ah.
Aye, and a very fine...
Doubtless, madam.
They say it was the And of course, I must congratulate...
I'm afraid...
Ah, but...
Aye, I did, and you seem...
Only these past...
Then let us now... Ah, madam, you...
Indeed it does.
Ah, hold. What?
Mayhap I have, and what of it?
Madam, these...
Aye.
Are they not subject to this...
Is something the matter with you, Dr. Foreman?
God give you good...
Know you whether...
Ah, the plague that has begun...
I bid...
Of course. Ah, yes.
Then... as I see you are determined... Now, Dr. Foreman. Doubt... But...
I have bad news. Before you...
Well...
Foreman gained a life.
You cannot board up my house! Fie upon those ungrateful wretches! Have I not always... Ah, I see. Many years will pass before my work is to... For my work is of glut. If I am to go forth...
Long ago in England in 1592, there begins our tale, and all of it is true. Through all of London, bubonic plague did spread, covering folk in weeping sores and leaving thousands dead.
From towns and cities, doctors they did flee, leaving their patients to die in misery.
But one brave doctor stayed when all the cowards fled, right after them because he was too sick to leave his bed.
Foreman made a plague cure and used it on himself, then left his house to restore Londoners to health.
Huzzah! 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 Huzzah!
Simon Foreman cured us of the plague, 'tis true.
Some details
are a little vague,
but we know he used astrology and knows his own strong water. So what if he be not a proper licensed doctor?
But then the doctors started to come back and saw themselves replaced by a man they called a quack. They said
This man has no medical degree. He treats his patients with bad astrology. So Foreman
to
bound.
get his license and make the doubters see that he was now the best doctor in the city.
I will pay no heed, he said.
To those who scoff and laugh,
for my satisfied patients will speak on my behalf.
Simon Foreman,
he cured us of the plague, 'tis true.
some details
Are a little vague,
but we know he used astrology and knows his own strong water. So what if he be not a proper rises